Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well today. Hope everything's good in your world. Today I'm just hanging out. Thought I'd come down here and hang out in my little studio for a while and see what was going on with everybody. Haven't done a live stream in a long time, so I thought I would jump back in and just hang out. I got some weird little reverb, something going on here. I mean, it just must be the room. I'm not sure. Could be the music. Hope you like that. That's Shades of Spring by Kevin MacLeod. Good little snappy finger thing. Kind of sounds almost Charlie Brownish in a way. Kind of, sort of. Maybe. I don't. I really don't know. Anyway, I hope you're doing well in your world today. I thought I'd jump on and do a live stream, just hanging out. Just not really talking about anything. Just random thoughts that may be bouncing around inside this strange little head of mine. Ping, ping, ping. But if you join me today, jump in. Throw some comments out there. Should be a good time. Again, I haven't done a live stream in a long time. It's been a I don't know. You just kind of get into a funk and you don't really want to, do stuff. You continually do stuff like this. And I don't know. I love doing live streams, by the way. But sometimes I get a lot of people in. Sometimes I don't. Again, no matter how many people join, I still try to have a good time with it. So today it's Sunday, just a hangout day. Sunday's probably my least favorite day of the week because it's the day before Monday, and Monday is work. You gotta go to work. So today I don't have my typical AKGs on, just listening to my everything that's coming through the board through my little plugins. But I mean, you have to listen, because if you don't know when your audio drops out. I know I've done live streams before where my audio is just like completely gone. Nobody could hear me. It's kind of embarrassing. But nonetheless, again, the song is Shades of Spring, Kevin MacLeod. Great artist. He puts all this stuff here. The link is in the description below. I have to link to it because it's these are royalty-free songs, if you will, or music that you can use for anything that you do, live streams, video, whatever that is. So I do link to the site per their requirements. It is in the description below. So if you're coming in, this is the first time you've joined us for a live stream, or it's the first time you've come to the Bearded Guy podcast channel, subscribe and hit the notifications bell. That way, when I do go live again or I post content, you get the notification. You can come check it out. You may think it's the craziest thing in the world. You may think it's the dumbest thing in the world, but that's okay. It's all about just doing content creation. I've been doing a lot of video stuff, especially with my new Canon M50, which is not really new anymore. I've had it for a month or so, but I'm really liking the camera. I wanted to set it up today to do the live stream option with it, but the problem with the Canon M50 is battery life, and you can't really get a lot of battery life out of it, especially if you're doing a live stream, because they'll run for about an hour, and you want to make sure that your batteries don't die out, midstream. That sounded kind of weird, didn't it? Don't die out midstream. Got my gate set a little bit high right now. I'm gonna turn that down some because it's giving me some weird audio in my head. But you'll hear the I started to say the microphone in the back. You'll hear the air conditioning in the back. That happens because again, I wish I had heating and air in here, but I just don't. But anyway, nonetheless. So as you can see, my favorite friend, my giraffe, is hanging out with me today in the studio. This just really brings up some of the. I don't know. Some people just don't like the giraffe. It's okay, though. It's all right if you don't. So what's on your mind today? If you jump in here, hopefully you got something you want to talk about. I can talk about anything. I'm just kind of a random kind of guy sometimes. We can talk about anything that you want to talk about. I don't know. I've been looking at the state of the world as of late, and everything that's going on, and everything that's just nuts and upside down and backwards. And it's like, my God, what have we done as a people? We've just lost our minds. I mean, everything's kind of nuts right now. But anyway. So if you notice, I've changed my setup back to the way it was. I did have my table moved around a little bit, but then I picked up a desk, and it fits all my stuff so neatly. And I figured, why not? I'll go back to my old setup because I do like everything that I've done back here. I want to change a few things though. I might change out some of the pictures I have back there. I'm still going to keep the giraffe. So if you don't like the giraffe, I'm sorry. He's still going to stay there. It's not going to go away. But anyway, so again, I made a video yesterday and I posted it. Actually, I put it to Facebook. I haven't put it on Instagram yet because I did another version of that video. And that was on Instagram. It's about wearing a mask. It's something as simple as wearing a mask. And I know people are just really, oh, you're giving up, I'm giving up all my rights, or the government. You know what? It's got nothing to do with that. It's nothing about that. It's really just, do what you feel you need to do or not do. I had to go get my haircut today. Well, I didn't have to, but I wanted to because I was looking kind of shabby. But, they have a sign, mask required. And while you're in the waiting area, the lobby, you have to wear the mask. But now when you sit down, of course, you can take the mask off. Kind of hard to cut your hair with the mask on, especially if you get a haircut like mine. Now, if you just get a little snip here and there, it should be okay. But nonetheless, people are, I don't know, it's kind of the state of the world we live in today. Now, I personally don't think you're giving up any of your rights or anything like that. But again, we're talking something that's health related, something that's really scary to a lot of people. And I know there's a lot of back and forth about, no, it's not real, Scott. It's just like a cold. You get it and it's over with. You might get the sniffles. I understand that as well, too. I can see all sides of the argument here. I think where we get into the weeds and where we get into the problem is that we just don't want to hear another person's viewpoint. Again, I'm open to anything that, you believe. Doesn't mean I have to believe it. Doesn't mean I have to agree with you. But all it simply means is that I understand where you're coming from. I get it. I totally do. I think we need to get to that point. I mean, in everything, no matter what it is that we do, no matter what it is that we try, or we think that, what the heck, or that we believe in, we just need to have an open mind. Having an open mind doesn't mean that, you take on the views and the beliefs of other people. It just means that, hey, I'm human and I can talk to you about anything you want to talk about. And at the end of the day, we may not agree on this, but we can still be civil. We can still be human. And that's the bigger picture here. Let's just be human to each other. So anyway, man, it's been hot. Summertime is in full swing right now. It has been just blistering hot. I can't believe, it's like 100 degrees. No, it wasn't 100 degrees yesterday. I remember the little thing pops up on your phone. It says, feels like 100. Yeah, it feels like 100. Sweat's going down the crack of your... It's like, golly, I got to go inside. It's too hot. And I don't mind being outside. I think it's good to be outside. You get the sun, provides vitamin D for your body. It's good, but I can take it in short doses. I mean, I don't want to sit out there and cook, but again, I do like getting out of the house and just sometimes I can just go outside and sit on the porch and and just watch the cars go by. That's the beauty of getting older. Life kind of slows down a little bit, and you can enjoy the finer things like sitting on the porch, not doing a daggum thing, just hanging out. So I enjoy doing that. I do like wintertime, though. Wintertime and fall are my favorite seasons of the year because, I don't know, there's something about it. It's a magical feeling in the air whenever you have the cooler weather and it's crisp and it's cool and it just feels good. There's something about it. But anyway, so again, today we're talking about whatever it is you want to talk about. Let me get my levels right here. You're probably hearing some weird yeah, see, it just doesn't sound right. It gives too much of a something. It's like it's breaking up, and it could be a lot of this too. But anyway, let me quit fiddling with stuff. Let me just let it ride and let it be what it is. So I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. I posted a new episode in my podcast too. What I did was I kind of cheated just a little. I actually put it up on Buzzsprout, the Bearded Guy podcast on Buzzsprout, which by the way is on Apple Podcast, Google. Google. Is it Google Podcast? I think so. iHeartRadio is the big one for me. I love the fact that it's on iHeartRadio. I actually got a notification on my phone from iHeartRadio. Hey, the Bearded Guy podcast posted an episode. I'm like, I know. I put it there. It's mine. But I don't know. It's just simple little things like that whenever there's something about it that just makes you feel good inside whenever you get a little notification like that, especially if you create content and you do a lot of different stuff. Sometimes it gets a bit much though. One of the things that I really want to do for my podcast, and not only my podcast proper, which is on Buzzsprout, but also for the video podcast is I want to actually have guests. And I've put out the invitation a couple of times, and hey, if you want to be on the podcast, you want to talk about whatever, I think people are just shy and they don't want to jump on here. I mean, I can do a call in, we can do video chat, we can do whatever it is you want to do, but I'd love to have some guests on here just to talk, just to chew the fat, just to throw the ideas around and to bounce stuff off of each other and, go back and forth. I love the interactive podcast like that, there's a couple of different people or maybe just two people and they're talking back and forth, because it really keeps it from being just a talking head. Is really, unless you do a lot of production with your podcast, it can turn into a talking head. And that's kind of what mine are, because I'll take a topic, I'll research it, I'll put together my ideas, and I'll write the story out how I want it to flow, and then I'll just share the information. And there's a lot more that could go into that. Based on what you're doing. I mean, it could be music, it could be sound effects, it could be so much more to tell the story. But to be honest with you, I've tried to do that a couple of times, and it doesn't work for me. I don't know what it is. So I think more of an interactive two people would be a cool way to actually do the podcast episodes, especially the live ones. Now I've seen some really cool live ones. Everybody watches the Joe Rogan Experience or listens to the Joe Rogan Experience. Man, he got a sweet deal, $200 million, dude. Woo! Just to do a podcast. Holy cow. Forgive me for drinking water, but you get dehydrated when you talk. And when you get dehydrated and you're trying to speak and talking to a microphone, you hear a bunch of clicks and pops, and that's kind of what goes on. That's why I drink a lot of water. But anyway, today we're hanging out. It is Sunday. Hadn't been outside. Well, I did go outside to get my hair cut, but I'm probably going to go out here in a little while and just hang out, maybe do some recording. And I've got a little mobile setup that I use. It's my Zoom, wherever it is. It's my H4n Pro. I love to take that thing outside and do some recording with that, because, I can take it anywhere. Then I can record either in my truck, I can record sitting on the porch, I can record wherever I am. And the cool thing about that is when you, like with my, you can set up a tripod, use your camera, set up your Zoom H1. You can do a complete podcast episode anywhere in the world. And that's the beauty of technology. I love being alive in this time because of the technology and where it is. I mean, technology has a negative side to it as well, but the thing about that is, we have to take the good with the bad. Doesn't mean the bad is acceptable or that we should accept everything that's bad, but you have to take it like that sometimes. There's no way around that. So anyway, but I need to test something. Let me see something. I need to see it. I set something up. Test text. See if it pops up there. Hopefully it'll come up right here. That's where I'm looking, right in this area here. I don't know. There's a little bit of delay. Oh, maybe it's not working. Oh, there it is. Hey, it does work. What the heck? I just want to see if anybody likes me. Come in here and ain't nobody made no come. Anyway. So again, I don't know if anybody jumps in here, if somebody wants to hang out with me and just, post some comments, whatever. I'm open to talk about anything. But, let's see how long. I've been on here. How long has this been on? About 15 minutes. I'm going to give it about 15 more minutes. And then if nobody jumps on, I'm going to go ahead and end it. But I did want to jump on here and do a live stream again. Hadn't done one in a while. I wanted to last night, but I was busy making the video that I made. And I'm proud of that video. I actually am, because with everything going on in the world today, the bigger picture is we just can't get along. We argue and we fuss and so much back and forth. We forget how to be human to everybody. We forget how to be human and be treated the way that we want to be treated, because for some reason, our wants and desires and all of the things that we feel that we are entitled to, or we're this or we're that or the other, we let that supersede the fact that we are all humans just trying to be and trying to get through on this earth and be, and just be. Because again, life is so short and fleeting. Life promises you nothing. Life promises you no tomorrow. It doesn't promise you that everything's going to be hunky-dory. It doesn't promise you that everything's going to be just perfect in your existence here on this earth. And I think we need to remember that. I think we need to get back to the point where we go, you know what, you're right. You're absolutely right. Not me, but just the thought and the idea that because life promises us nothing and life holds, no tomorrow for us. We just need to be the best that we can possibly be while we're here doing the things that we do. And as we interact and as we, come into contact with people. Now, granted, there are some really bad elements. There are a lot of people that will take advantage of you, cheat you, treat you horribly, and just be disgusting. But that doesn't mean we have to be disgusting back to them. We should be human at all times and be real. I mean, just be honestly real with people. So I don't know. Again, those are just ramblings of mine. Just things that I see and things that I think, and that could be completely wrong. And not everybody's going to agree with that thought process. Not everybody's going to agree with, how I view the world. But we should be. We should just be decent to everybody. That's the key thing. Just be decent. Be human. Be real. So again, I don't know. So what's your vote on this setup or the other setup I have? My wife really likes this one. She thinks this is the best, and I'm going to keep it like this. Of course, again, like I said, I want to change some things back here. I do like my bass, though. Oh, bass is over here. I get reversed because this thing is backwards, but I do like my bass hanging up there. I played that bass for a while in a church band. I liked it a lot. But anyway, and I've kind of given up on, that's one of the things I was thinking, too, about why it's so hard to be how we should be in this world. I think by and large, our politicians have failed us. Our leaders have failed us. Our churches have failed us. We spend day in, day out trying to be just trying to figure things out on our own. And, when we look to our leaders or we look to, people that we, I guess, at least thought we could trust, it's kind of a sad state of where we are. It's not only that people mistreat each other, but hell, I mean, those people that we put in power mistreat us as a whole. And I don't know, it's kind of disheartening, if you will. It always makes me think of what my wife always says.
Y'all need Jesus.
She loves this. That's her favorite shit. Y'all need Jesus. You just need to get yourself right. But anyway, so again, I don't know. It's really not a lot of traffic here. I think I've got one concurrent view. I don't know who that is. But anyway, I think I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. I may come back later. I doubt it because I got some movies I want to watch. There's some things on TV that I want to just go sit and just do nothing today. It's Sunday. I want to relax. I just felt like yesterday I worked, had some stuff to do at work, had some stuff that needed to get done, which is good. We got it done. But, today is just going to be a day to chill out. I did a video last night. I'm doing a live stream right now. I think I've done enough this weekend. But anyway, so again, if you stumble across this video later, because it is going to be a DVR format, hopefully it's going out. I don't know. Haven't checked any of my channel stats lately. I'll make sure I'm not in violation of anything, especially after the video I posted yesterday. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and jump off here, guys. I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope your week ahead of you is just phenomenal. I hope that, everything's good in your world. I really do. I know I say that a lot. It may seem like that I'm just kind of, I don't know, just kind of throwing something out there just to have something to say, but I do hope you're well. I hope everything's good with you, and I hope that, you're safe and you're happy, healthy, that, there's not a lot of life that's just weighing down on you and a lot of things that are just negative that may be causing you to have a heavy heart, a heavy outlook on life, or maybe even a bad outlook on life. But anyway, all right, for the Bearded Guy Podcast channel, I do appreciate you coming by. Thanks for hanging out with me. You're not hanging out with me. I'm hanging out with myself. Thank you, Scott, for hanging out. I appreciate it. Anyway, again, it's just content. Like, throw something up there. Make sure I still got my live streaming set up good. So it was a good test today. Things are good. But anyway, I hope you have a great day. Hope your week ahead of you is great. And again, if you come by and you like what you see, and if you check out some of the other content that I've got here, and something there interests you, and you think, yeah, I'd like to check this guy out more, please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and then hit the notifications bell. That way, when I do go live or post new content, you get that. You can come check it out. There we go. And if you do watch this video, please hit the like button or hit the don't like. Either way, because, all of that stuff goes into your analytics. I mean, it goes into how your video is viewed on YouTube. So, again, like, subscribe, whatever. If you do, if you don't, that's fine. If you come by and check it out, that's fine as well, too. So, anyway, I'm going to quit rambling because I'm just kind of spinning out of control right now. But I hope you have a great day. And until next time, we will do this again. Have a great day.